Well, good evening everybody. Welcome to another edition of GT7 Let's Hope It Works. Last week, absolute shocker at your lobbies. We ended up last Monday, didn't even do the race because it just wouldn't work. Last Wednesday we had no end of problems, but we managed to get a race in at least. But hopefully this week will be better. This is the start, well, let's say the start, the second half of the GR4 series of DRE, with 5 rounds to go, and we're at Watkins Glen this evening. Wait for the host to show up. Evening guys, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Good luck, Armanis. It should be a good race tonight, mate. It's yeah, it should be half decent. Watkins Glen, new track. Yeah, not bad around here. You done any practice? I've done a little bit. No idea about fuel though. Don't know what's going to happen with that. Tyre should last, I think. Tyre Wear, I'm not sure if he is, mate. I don't know. How are you anyway? Are you okay? Are you well? Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry, it was a bit of a... Oh, there we go. I've had problems with joining some of these lobbies as well, so hopefully this will actually work. With a bit of luck, anyway. Right. I hope you can hear me voice okay. Well, when the cars get going, we'll see what the volume levels are like. I'm still playing about with this microphone. I don't know if it's set up correctly. I really don't know. But, excuse me, let's just see. I will have to just break off in a moment and just check that people can actually see me in the lobby. Alright, Ants, good evening to you, mate. Are you well? Are you working tonight? Racing any more sheriffs down the highway? In your 6-litre truck? Right, I hope this works. Right, I think we'll do. Let's go out. I don't say that. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, yeah. You're not having a race tonight. I'm hoping that's going to work. Actually, just bear me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna. Let's just go out and do a lap here. Well, cheers, Tyres. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're impressed at this point because it only goes downhill from here. So, thanks for being here. Much appreciated. It's probably try and entertain you. We've got a decent lead in this championship at the moment, but it's can all change. Yeah, why are we on half tank of fuel? I don't know. I just want to make sure I can be seen on this track. Oh, that's not right. Still finding a way around this track because it's a bit of it's a new one. It was only brought to the game a few months back, so it's a new track, and we're all still trying to learn where to find the time. I'm in the chat now, yes. Well, I've got it open on my phone so I can actually see what's going on. I can talk to you guys. I'm here. I hope I am anyway. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. Ooh. Why? If anyone can hear this, can you tell me if the volume's any good between the car and the microphone? Just want to make sure there's a decent blend and I'm not deafening people. It's the last thing I want. Right, I just want to do a full lap. I just need to check that. There's been some issues with these lobbies. I don't know if anyone else has had potentially the same issues with GT7. There could be some sort of issue with PS4 and PS5 cross-play. But I've been having issues recently where I'll go on the track and no one can see me. And it seems to be happening to a few people, so I need to make sure I'm actually visible, otherwise I won't be taking part in any race tonight. Well, thank you all for joining us. Really appreciate it. Spending your Monday night with me instead of watching Corrie or whatever's on your local stations, wherever you are. You've just spot the choice out with the stations you can get in America. So I feel extremely privileged that you're spending your time with me this evening. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated. I'm a very, very small channel. I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks, so it still feels a bit weird driving and talking. Certainly can't drive quick and talking. I've not mastered that bit yet. So this is Watkins Glen. The setup for tonight, it's half an hour of practice stroke qualifying, and then at 30:30 the race will start, obviously based on fastest times first, so trying to set some decent times here. Looks like Tyre Wear and fuel is actually switched on at the moment as well, so maybe burn a bit of fuel off to start with, and then change some tyres and then come back out with a little amount of fuel in the tank and see what we can do. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to see if I'm visible. Just bear with me. Just got to send a message to Mr. Cool. Just make sure I'm visible in here. That will be a kick in the bollocks, that. Do all this and no one can see me. I'll just wait for a reply before I do anything else. In fact, do you know what I might do? I might just put a little message in here actually. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh dear. Just gonna go back out again. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this is the problem we've got with this. No one can seem to see me. And I don't understand why. I'm trying to drive and get my phone at the same time. I'm definitely on the track. You can all see me on the track. Just can't see me on the track. Crap. That's not good. Let's go out and come back in again. This is very worrying. Oh dear. This is not good. I'll have to completely exit out of all this and come back. Oh no. Oh no, right. That's not good. Just had a message come through to say that I could be seen. I was seen there. Oh. Sorry guys, this is like GT7 gremlins. Don't get them wet. Whatever you do. Or feed them after midnight. Might be able to get a lap in at some point. Full good though, got quite a few in. By the looks of it, I hope I can get in again. Been plagued with these problems recently. We'll have a drink while we're waiting. Very good. Right. Right, let's get out on track. Hopefully. No behind me around. Let's crack on with this. Yes, success. Oh, I feel better now for that. Right, what time is it? 13. Right, I've got 17 minutes to get a time in. Oh, thank Christ for that. I was going to have another same debacle we had last week. Right. Let's work out how much of this we can cut. Can I cut that much? I can, no penalty. Excellent. So 55.4. So what's the best time actually? I don't know. Right, let's go up. Messing up so I can see people. There we go. Right. Again guys, thank you very much for sticking with us. There's 14 minutes of your life you'll never get back, but I really appreciate it. I really do, because as I say, I'm a new channel, not been doing this for very long at all. Still trying to find my way with it in terms of how best to do these things, and having the problems with the GT7 lobbies is just adds to the extra workload. So thank you very much for your patience. I really do appreciate it. Right, let's try and get some sort of a representative lap time in, if we can. Very nice and early, get it turned in, and power early, use all this curb. forget to change up. There's half a second I've just lost. Yes, thank you Ozzy, thank you very much. It's a relief. Last thing you want to do is do all this and then realise you're not racing anybody. I didn't even check what purple was then. Let's just see what we can do here. Still not sure about this corner. I think I'm taking it a bit too easy there. Probably go a bit faster there. We've got another group going on here. I think with this corner I should be not taking it as tight as that. I think I should be going trying to square it off a bit more. Never mind, don't matter. We've got a bit of time to sort this out. 16 or 14 minutes, yeah, we get another 6 or 7 laps in here. Hopefully. So we'll burn a bit of fuel off. Then we'll go in, change tyres and do 2 or 3 laps on a lower fuel load just to try and eke a few more tenths out if we can. There's a lot of exit corners on this track. You try and maximise your exit speed. In fact, the vast majority of them are exit corners, apart from the little bus stop bit in the middle. This is a good exit corner, this one. Nice and easy. Boot it. Yeah, we're 2 tenths off. Yeah, we can do better than that. There's more in the tank. A lot more in there. Try to straight line this bit as best you can. Try to keep your speed up. Your speed up as best you can. Broke a bit too late there, but we're going to get away with it. We're not going to corner cut. Right, no brake, just go off the throttle, floor it, go. No penalty, so we can take a bit more curb there on that bus stop bit, which is good to know. The settings for tonight as well, it's a 50-minute long race. We've got 2 times tyre wear, 2 times fuel. What else we got? Mandatory soft and hard tyres have to be used, so it's at least a minimum of 1 pit stop has to be done. And that's about it really. In practice I was down in the 53s on this track, so I'm hoping to be there again. Definitely more time in this. It's better corner. Not actually up though. Oh nice and early, use all the track. There we go. Bit of slipstream off Devlin as well, thank you very much. 53, 54, I'll do. Ooh, 10th off. There's more in there. Anyone behind me? No. Let Devlin go a little bit here. Give this lap up. Burn some fuel. Make the car a bit lighter if we can. I'm going to stop for some more tyres in a minute. What time is it? 19. Got to be really wary of that tonight as well, because the host will start bang on past, regardless of whether you're on a fast lap or not. So, got to make sure your lap's in by past. So it's a 2-minute lap, say. So we need at least 4.5, 5 minutes to get in, get an out the lap, and get at least 1 fast lap. So I'm probably going to do 1 more lap, I think. It's about 24. Yeah, I should be able to come out and get 1, maybe 2 laps in if I'm lucky. Oh, that's not the way to do it. So this is round 6 of the 10 round championship. I've got an half decent lead at the top of the table at the moment, but there are some drivers that haven't played their Joker, and I've played mine. The Joker gives you double points in the race you assign. You decide that the Joker is going to be used. So I used mine at Monza and got the top points there, but there's a couple in the championship just behind me that haven't used theirs yet, so we'll see. I don't think fuel's going to be an issue tonight. It's not really a high fuel wear kind of track, this. Not like Monza the other week. It was really bad. I had to do a lot of fuel saving there. Okay, let's just do one more burn fuel lap, and then we'll clean some tyres. We'll actually go and try to do a fast lap, or a faster lap, should I say. So this will pretty much be a sprint from start to finish. I don't think there's going to be much. There might be a bit of tyre saving, maybe. I might do a bit of tyre saving possibly at the start, because these softs won't last all that long. Even if it's only times 2, they won't last that long, I don't think. I'm just going to back off here because no point. Get out of the way. Didn't realise our manager was behind me. Everyone was dancing. Look at them dancing on the track there. Come on. I say thank you all for being here, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Hope to be able to entertain you. Oh, he's gone. Feel free to put a prediction in. Who do you think will be top 3 tonight? Where do you think I'm going to finish? If you've never seen any of my races before, just take a guess. Take a guess. I'm not going to hold you to it. I won't be offended if you said last either. You say whatever you like. One thing you've got to be really wary about on the GT7 as well now is the pit lane and crossing this line, so you've got to be really, really careful. It doesn't matter too much here because we're all going to come do an outlap anyway, but if you cross that line to the left there, you'll end up with a 3-second penalty on your way out. So we're not refuel. Fresh soft tyres. Let's actually do somewhat of a better lap if we can. If anyone out there wants to say hello, please do so. I've got the chat open. I'm looking in the chat right now. If anybody wants to participate, you're more than welcome to. Oh dear. It's holding everybody up here. That was very gentlemanly, wasn't it? Indicate right and stay out of his way. He's just a nice guy. Can't help it. A gentleman driver. Well, let's not take too much out of these tyres on the way around, because we want to have some sort of life in them when we get to do a proper lap. So I'm just going to try and preserve these tyres, and I'm going to do a video on this in the future actually about preserving tyres or how I go about preserving tyres. I'm no expert on it, but I've got a few techniques that I use that does sort of work. Not the best driver in the world obviously, but it works for me. So we use low revs, fairly low revs, and make sure we're not braking too hard, accelerating too hard, and not turning too much. That's basically it. The trade-off being you'll be a little bit slower, but if you practice it enough, you actually get quite good at it. Right, I've realised I need to get a gap going here, so right, let's get a good exit onto this corner. That's a terrible exit. We'll have to do right. Head down. Let's do a proper lap. use all this. 5-minute warning. That's 2 good laps. Timed this really well actually. Quite happy. Hopefully I do get 2 full laps in. It's only 25 now, so I should get 2 good laps. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to try and do 2 good laps. Oh, that's not what we want to see. Cars going off the track. Oh no. Too hesitant there. Way too hesitant there. Let's try and feed this off. Power early. There we go. I might actually work a bit better that one, possibly. Not really. I think always my race pace is always a little bit better than my qualifying pace. But we'll see if we can get something out of this anyway, if we can. The thing with this race as well, it's going to be actually going dark. It's on an 8 times multiplier and we're starting in the afternoon. So it's going to be going dark. Fairly, I think there's maybe, that's quite worrying. Why did my time not come up there? Did I not be better at it? What did I just do? 50, I didn't better it, did I? Oh well, that's ruined me. Shut up, wheel. Right, well that's done it. That's my qualifying over anyway. What a shame. I've just not great that really. One of those circuits I've not fully worked out yet how to be quick around here. I'm still not fully sure what I'm doing in terms of some of the lines, and there's a few I'm really not too sure about. I'm just going to double check. Just going to make sure that we are actually in. I think I am. I think I'm qualified second. I think. Good time from Wendigo. Should be a good race tonight. This because it's there's quite a few good drivers in here, so it should be a competitive race at least. But I'm hoping that they take it easy a little bit first couple of laps and just try and make these soft tyres just last a little bit longer, and that way then we don't have to worry about too much about running out of tyres too early. So 29 is going to be we're going to be cutting to the race very, very soon. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad start really. I don't really need to do much in terms of. I just need to not come. Oh shit! Just need to not come last. I think that's if I can just pick up podiums all the way in now. Next 5 races, I should be okay. But there's a few good corners on this track as well. You see, it is a really good track. It's just we've got to maximise those exits because there's a few, especially that turn 1's a good one. And the last turn's a good one as well to try and maximise your speed. I've not fully worked it out just yet. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be I'm a bit concerned that we're looking at starting on half a tank of fuel. That's going to... Didn't practice that bit. Should cut into the race anytime soon. I hope. Let's just go and do some. Lap for the cameras. You see how dark it's got already in half an hour. Yeah, I think some of these night races on here, there's no floodlights or anything, so you are just reliant on your own headlights, which is a bit crazy, really. Because you just can't see apexes, can't see braking points, you're just pure guessing. Started the race yet? Not the other one, Aussie. I think there's a few of us having trouble with this course. This corner, I have no idea what it is. I think you take late apex there, that's the best way to do it, like that. Miss the wall. Red cross. Oh, Christ. Red cross, everyone. Really? Oh, not more problems. Christ's sake. So the host has told us all to red cross, whatever that means. I've got my shopping coming at 10 o'clock as well. I can't afford to have another half an hour of this. I'm getting good at this filling time now with all this. What's the weather like where you are today, Ant? It's absolutely boiling where we are in Manchester here. What's it like in America? But it's warm. I hope it's warm anyway. Right, so everyone needs to get out. Well, this is fun. Isn't this fun? Oh, really? We're going to have another heat wave here. I don't know if you heard about it, but we had the record temperatures in the UK a couple of weeks back. It actually went over 40 in some places, which might not sound a lot for certain parts of the world, but for the UK, that's just unheard of. And we're having another one. This week it's going to be 35, 36 on Celsius, obviously, on Wednesday and Thursday. And I work up in the attic, so where this is actually. So yeah, it gets really hot up here, really hot. Yes, just X out, please, Tristan. It's humidity that kills you, innit? Absolutely horrible, and especially where we are here, it's just most humid country going. Horrible. Fortunately, I'm invested in a big fan. 35, yeah. Most of your homes are air conditioned, though, aren't they, Ants? I think we have that over here, air conditioning. Right, we're going back in again. Everyone's gone back in, so let's see if that works. I'm just going to make sure that I'm visible here. Yeah, it's 35 degrees, mate. It's just not right, is it? We're not built for that sort of temperature. But really not, especially me. I can't deal with the heat. Can't deal with it. So I'm gonna ask the question. Can you see me? Please somebody say yes. Oh, that's handy that, mate. 30, oh, AC, yeah, AC. It's not too bad if you got some air conditioning, yeah. Just over here, these our houses, because they're all built for keeping the heat in as best you can. It's once your house gets hot, yes, right. Once the house gets hot, that's it. You're done. Just done for. You can't get rid of the heat out of the house. It just stays with you for days until it cools down. Right, I don't actually know what we're actually doing right now in terms of setting a grid. I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to get racing now. I don't care if I start I'll start at the back. I'm happy to start anywhere. Let's just get racing. Jeez, look how dark it is. Oh, there we go. Ah, right, excellent. So we're gonna have some sort of race here, but what's the grid gonna look like? Right, okay, so we're actually gonna get a race out of this. Fantastic. Right, I was hoping for this. Whoa, that's a bit dark. Oh dear. Yeah, same here, mate, yeah. Oh, shh. Oh, believe it. Right, so that was a disaster. I'm going to start off. I've jumped the start. Disaster. I think these settings are wrong. We're supposed to start in the afternoon. We're going to restart. Are we? What are we doing? Not clear. What are we doing? Are we having a restart? What's going on? Anybody know? What are we doing? Oh dear God. Well, this is a disaster, isn't it? I don't quite think we should be starting in this. Oh, you know what? Let's just carry on. Sod it. Maybe another 10 minutes you'll be able to see a bloody thing. Restart, yeah, I thought so. Thank God for that, because I jumped the bloody thing. Oh dear. I'm blaming the fact it was starting in the dark, not the afternoon when it should have been starting. That threw me, that. Oh dear. 40 minutes in and we're still not racing yet. My God. Just wait for... I don't know what we're doing now. I think we'll have another lobby, I think. Of some kind. I think we're going to stop live streaming these races, I think, because it's boring for you. It's difficult for me, because it's just frustrating. I might just start putting highlights up. But that's more work though, isn't it? Ah, it's time to do it. What would you rather have? Would you rather take part in the live stream, or would you rather watch some highlights at your own leisure? What would you rather me do? Because I can't just start the live stream when the race is about to start, because we still end up having all this thingy. Entertaining. Gee, I'm glad you're entertained, mate. You know, I don't think anyone else would be. Oh dear. Last start was certainly entertaining. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that again, because it sometimes doesn't work. Yeah. I'll just double check again. I can be seen. Can you see me? Please. Yes. It does me head in. I've got to check this every bloody time. Does my head in. Yes. Thank you, Aussie. Right. We'll see what the grid looks like. Oh, fuck's sake. Got half a tank. Getting worse, these lobbies. Do you know what I might start doing? I might start interspersing this with some karaoke, I think. I might put a little karaoke machine in there just to fill the time. Then I'll learn how to sing. Then God, let's go and do something. Let's just go and put a lap of some kind in. Have you noticed that we've still got half a tank on the start? It should be starting with a full tank. You see that? I don't know what's happened there. It will make a massive difference really, because you still have to make one pit stop anyway, just have to put a bit of fuel on. Is it really getting to the point where we're going to start all beyond a PS5 now? Feels like every time they fix one problem, they create a couple more. PD. Just thought we were getting somewhere a few weeks back, and it just seems to have gotten worse. Don't really know why. Since the last updates, we've had issues. Yeah, let's just get on with it, Justin. Let's just crack on, mate, because I've got a shot coming in an hour. I don't think Mr. Asda will be too pleased about having to wait at the front door while I just finish my race. Yeah, sorry, mate. Can you stand on a minute? I've got 2 laps left. Sorry, you're going to be late on to your finishing your shift, but I'm just going to finish this race first. I don't think you'd understand. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pardon the French, but this is pissing me off now. This is really pissing me off now. It's annoying. Very, very, very annoying. There's some issue with can't get the race started. Driver initialization error. Well, I hope you're not just sat there watching me. I hope you've got something else going on in your life at the minute, and I don't know, something more interesting about this. Maybe doing some painting or watching the birds on the fence. Because this is not the most riveting thing, is it? Right, we're back in again now. Let's just come back out. I seem to have to do this twice for some reason, and I don't know why. Right. I might start making this my actual message instead of normal welcome message. I was going to say, can you see me? So I have to keep typing it then. Can you see me? Right. Well, practically going to finish in 8 seconds, so I don't really care where we start now. Start at the back, start at the front. Excellent, thank you, Ozzy. I just want to get racing. Let's get going. Right, good. It's the right setting at the right time of day. Right. Good. Good, good, good. Second, right, we're starting proper. Is that the right grid? Oh, I don't know. It gives a toss. Let's go, 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 go. Oh dear, look at this. Look at the lag on this. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. At least we're away, mate. At least we're off and running. Which is something. Thank God. For a good race, if we can. That's not what you want to do. That's going to shred your tyres a little bit. The problem's going to be now if we do get in a situation where we're trying to overtake each other here, because he's dancing around the track. It's not really clear exactly where he's going to be, so I'm going to have to give him even more room. He might scupper my my race a little bit. Well, first couple of laps, let's just get a feel for it. Let's just try and, if we can, pull away from the guy behind me. Who's that behind me? Nico. Okay. Little lift there. Oh, we took that a bit wide. Or has he? I don't know, I can't tell. I'm going to watch his stream after to see what lines he's taking, if it actually looks as wide as it does on mine. We'll have to compare. See, I don't know if I don't know how close I am to him. Have I hit him? Have I not hit him? I can't tell. It wasn't a good corner that from me, but well, he's gone wide because he's got a penalty. So I'll be honest, that wasn't the greatest thing for me. That wasn't very good driving on my part. I will apologise to him later on. He's actually changed his car as well. Arman is in front. He's now in the WRX, which is he's come over to the WRX club, which is nice. It's a great car, this WRX, it really is. absolutely destroys most tracks. Problem is it does destroy the front tyres as well. Right, where's the penalty line here? Must be there. Okay, we'll get a good run on here. Try and beat off a bit more. There we go. He's going to pull off to this racing line. There we go. Very laggy, isn't it? Really, really laggy. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. It's really, really laggy. I don't know if that's PS4 versus PS5 or bad internet connection. I don't really know what it is. My internet's perfect here. I've got like really, really quick internet at our house here. It's a fibre optic thing. Exit out of here. Yes, it's on the track. Textbook. Alright, let's try and pull a gap now then. 55 1, that's not too bad. Let's actually do a proper first corner though. I always feel with that first corner you can use all this track here, you just can't exceed that curb. If you can maybe just brake a tiny bit early for the first corner and then get on the power as early as possible and ride it all the way up here and then change gear. This is always a bus stop here, it's a tricky bit this though. Oh, just touched the grass. Got away with it, Oof, it's a bad line. Terrible line through there. Be on my toes tonight because these guys will hunt me down. Again, that's not a good line either there, just not quite squared it off enough. Slightly up on the lap time, it's not bad. You can use all that as well, right? You can get nice and wide there. I think I'm a bit too narrow on this bit here. I'm trying to take a slightly too narrow line there possibly. Not the most ideal thing to do. Little lift there. Use all that there on the right. Just gear just for that barrier on the left. Cut it in. Aim for the wall. Don't hit the wall. Yeah. Alright, not a bad lap. That's quicker than me qualifying that. Nice and easy into that corner. Boot it. Floor it. Use all this curb. Use all of that. And try and straight line this bit as best you can. Minimal amounts of steering input. Try and keep as much speed. Carry on as much speed as possible. 2.1 seconds. I'll keep an eye on this fuel because actually we are on half a tank. That's different because we weren't supposed to be starting on half a tank and I've only just realised that. So in that case then it's not so much of an issue because you just come in when you do the put the fuel on. I think it's only going to need another half tank again, maybe just a touch more when we come back in for the pits. We've got to pit for the hards anyway, so it's not the end of the world. So make sure these softs last though to the end of this stint, another 9 laps, which is might be pushing it a little bit. Wrong side of the track. We'll have a quick recce on the fuel consumption in a minute as well, just to see if we can just work it out. So 40, right, so at 40 minutes we'll have done 20% of the race. I'll be on no less than 30. I might be less than 30. So Windingo has had the fastest lap of the race by quite a bit, but he's down in 7th place. Worry about not burning these tyres too much. I bet you're glad we're racing now, aren't you? At least you can actually watch some actual action. Ooh, a bit late there. A bit late on the old brakes, but we got away with it. Just got away with it. Oh, Trickman has left the room. What's happened there? Hope it's not a rage quit. No one likes a rage quit. Right, come on. Hold it. Go. Just knowing where to put the foot down there is a bit tricky. Yeah, maybe that's the best way actually. That's a good line. I like that. Use that 100 marker as a turning. Oh dear. What's that? There's a turning marker possibly. Might work that. Oh dear, don't watch me there, mate, if you want to get faster. Jesus. I'm not the best teacher. Oh shit. Oh, might go for a penalty there. Yep, thought I would. Just exceeded that curb by a pixel or two. So, well, I built up a 4-second lead there as well. That's not good, is it? Mate, it's seriously, it's practice. What I would say though is try and work out, especially around here, where you can abuse the track limits. There's times to be made everywhere on these circuits, especially this one. You try and maximise the entire width of the track. I'm going to do a couple of videos actually about this. I mean, I'm not the best driver in the world, obviously, but I've picked a few things up along the way which has helped me, and I will be doing some sort of how-to things in the future. There's going to be a section on maximising track limits, a section on vision. Vision's important, especially around here, because you've got to really be spotting these braking points and apexes way before you actually get to them. And be looking through the corners before you get to the apexes. That's a big thing. But the problem with that is using your peripheral vision. It takes a lot of practice. I've been working on it for the best part of a year, and I'm still not where I want to be with it. I'm still a bit too starey when it comes to looking at apexes and whatnot. Right, I need to clock the fuel at 30%. I think it'll be alright. I might just have a lap or two of fuel saving. Now I've got a bit of a lead. Let's just save a bit if we can. In fact, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I've got to fuel up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sod it. I'm still not sure about how to take that bus stop the best way, you know. I'm still unsure about it. Where to gear, where to brake, where to slow down. I'm too negative around that corner. Way too hesitant around that corner for some reason. I lose probably half a second there. I'm good around this one because there's a banking, it helps you round. This one I'm not 100% on. Very easy to roll wide there, because all you want to do is stamp on the power on that corner, and you just can't do it too early. We'll stay on the track. Oh, there might be another penalty there. Jesus. These tyres are starting to go on me a little bit. Yeah. Just exceed, just not by much, but just exceed that bit of track limit there, and just you get, it does cost you. Normally not a penalty picker-upper, but I'm going to blame the stream. Yeah. Excuses out of the way. It's a good racing driver excuse, isn't it? Oh yeah, I was too busy talking. Too busy talking to do the driving. Let's concentrate on where I was going. I'm sure that'll fly. So another half-second penalty, but I'm still managed to maintain some kind of a lead. Tyres are not feeling too bad. We've got another 5 laps of fuel there. Keep maxing out that first sector. I just can't seem to find the time in this last sector. A bit more speed through there though, it's not too bad. A bit jabby with the old throttle around here though. So a 3-second lead. Going into this penalty zone. So it's 3.3. We've had an issue down there, I think, by the looks of that. It leads extended. Really? Oh no, I'm a bit off yet, mate. Bit off yet, pal. Oh, a bit too narrow now as well. It's going to be pitch black soon as well. I think with about 15 minutes to go it's going to be really dark, and about 10 minutes to go you won't be able to see a thing. If you're following somebody, you just hope that they're going to be sticking to the track, because if they go off you will follow them off. I'm trying to work out how much fuel I'm going to actually need here, because I should be able to get to another 10 minutes. Yeah, half distance. So I should probably only need another half tank, but I can't remember what the refueling rate is either on this. I've done, because normally all season we've done full tanks, starting on full tanks, so you can pretty much do most of the race, or if not all the race on full tanks. We've never had to really do a fuel stop in this series yet, so too slow around that bit, I think. Right, I'm going to brakes, move off the throttle. Let's get it going. Power. Oh yeah, you can get around there a bit better actually. A bit more like track. Not too much steering input. Use the banking, floor it, go. Oh, you were right. Where's this person? Who's that? They must have had a real bad start to be there. They're way off the back of the pack. I wonder if they're just running around on the you know, the start button. They're not actually driving. It's the ghost. The ghost driving it. So I don't actually know what happens if you come up to a car and the ghost's driving it. Do they stick to the racing line? Do they not? Do they drive even more erratic than the AI normally does? Does it stay out of the way? Oh, it's Justin. Okay. He stayed out of the way. Thanks, Justin. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Terrible call from me. You must have had a right bad start to get to there. Well, thank you very much, Tyre Wear. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining us. I say it's very much appreciated. I'm a very small channel. I appreciate your sub as well, like earlier in the week. Thank you. And look at your channel as well. fantastic. You're in the same boat as me, just starting off with something, and I fucked that up completely. Pardon the French. So hopefully we can grow together with a bit of luck. Right, 4 seconds. Isn't there some kind of penalty down there maybe? I need to stop picking up these silly penalties. Just stop pushing the limits of the track. Stop doing it. Oh, that was wide. Apexes are optional. Hmm. 3.3 laps left, that's perfect. We'll get 3 full laps out of this. I think the tyres would be a nice point to change them as well at that point. Should be nicely worn but not too worn. We'll whack the hards on and we'll try and do the rest of the race on the hards. And they should last up as well. I mean, we've done 20 minutes on these and they're not that badly in that bad a condition. I've not been aggressively trying to save them either. I'm still trying to push quite hard on them, if not at the hardest. So Oz is in already, 14% of fuel left. So he's actually saved a bit. I've gone a bit harder than he has on fuel. Now I will have to put a bit in, but I'm not too bothered about that at this point, because there's still going to be at least half a race to go. And we seem to have a bit of half decent pace here, if not the fastest. We're not too bad, so hopefully. Can I just ask you if anyone's actually if you're still there, guys, the microphone versus the game sound, the car sound mix, is there a good mix on my voice and the game sounds, or is one too overpowering than the other? I'm still trying to work out what settings to put this on, and I say it's all very new to me, all this. Good balance, cheers mate, thanks very much. It's a new microphone, you see, because it's actually a Razer Seiren thing. It cost me like 30 quid. I've probably pushed the boat out for this setup here. I bought a foam pop filter for it as well, which I don't think makes a blind bit of difference, so that was another tenner. What else have we got? What else have I bought? Oh, I bought a camera as well, PS4 camera actually. That's exciting. That's coming. I'll have a play about with that and see if it's actually worth getting my ugly mug on the stream, so you can see me pulling faces. I don't know if that's a selling point or not. I don't think it is really. What do you say? Face for radio? Yeah, that's me. Oh, that's a nice bit of cutting. See if we get away with that. Got one, yeah. Need to get another lap out of this. These tyres aren't too bad yet. She's going down really quick though. It's on 8 times, what's it called? Time dilation thing. We started in the afternoon. I think it's going to be very dark in the next, I don't know, next 10-15 minutes. It's going to, you'll be able to see a thing. 7.5 seconds on Nico behind me. I think the pit window was going to be open fairly soon. I think there'd be a flurry of people going into the pits this lap, maybe the next lap. I haven't really been trying to save my fuel at all. I've been just trying to go for it because I knew I had to fuel up anyway, and I might as well have used these tyres because I'm going to get rid of them. So Yeah, let's do one more lap and then we'll get these changed, I think. It'll be a friendly reminder. Yeah, there you go. Flurry of pit stops happening now. Nico, Scarley. Harmonist is not got in, actually. He's in the WRX, so I think Nico is as well, actually. There's a lot of WRX in this series now. Everyone seems to be on a WRX. I don't blame this, good car. Very good car on this game. Might be slightly overpowered, possibly. I don't think it's overpowered, he just seems to be very good on a lot of circuits. Whether that's luck or not. Off the grass. Right, we're going to make sure we pit in this lap. Starts to get dark now, isn't it? Look at that. The nights are drawing in. Better put the clocks back. Right, I'm going to pit this time. Yeah, just lost slight bit of pace here. So let's, right. Do not run over this line. Last thing you need is a 3-second penalty. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Right. Put hards on. And we'll stick in. How far do we get? Can't tell. I didn't clock the time on the way in. Oh, look how slow it is. This is awful. How many laps have we done? Oh, 24, right, okay. I need at least half a tank then. I'm gonna go with that, so I don't have to worry about it. 60. I'll be honest, I didn't plan for a fuel stop in practice because I didn't. So I might have completely overcooked that, but I shouldn't have to worry about fuel now. I've got no one behind me directly. Harmonist is 30 seconds in the lead, however, he's got to stop. He must be stopping this next lap, surely. Has to be. Let's get these tyres warmed up anyway, these hards. Completely different car on hard tyres, this thing. Takes a bit of getting used to, but with this 2x tyre multiplier it'll last forever. What a very pretty sky that is. Look at all the stars. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Stopped a bit too hard there. So we've got a 7-second lead to Nico, so I lost a bit in the pit stop to him, but I think I might have took a bit too much. I think I took too much fuel. I think I might have took more than most did. So I'm going to be paying for that for the first couple of laps. So has the overcut that Armanis has done here done him any favours? Anchoring around here, I think it's going to be at least a, with fuel on board, it's going to be at least a 25-30 second pit stop, I think. So I'm hoping I should retake the lead here with a bit of luck. And we have done. And you see now it's starting to get dark. It's getting incredibly difficult. Oh, there's a penalty. It's getting incredibly difficult to see where the apexes are, exits are. I'm not too sure this is the right thing for us to be doing. I really don't think this is the... Well, it's the same for everyone, I suppose, but if you can't see the braking points, apexes and exits, then what's the point? It's not even pitch black yet either. But it's going to affect... It'll affect lap times, no doubt. There's going to be at least a 3 or 4 second drop off when it gets completely dark. Because you're relying purely on luck and extremely good judgment. It's not too bad now, this is okay. You can see there's going to be an awful lot of people flying off the track later on. It's going to take an awful lot of concentration. Take the pedal. Right. Head down, 20 minutes, make it a good one. Only missed the braking point then as well. Just couldn't see it. Look at your eyes in the back of your arse. Right, we've got 5.5 seconds to arm harness, so let's see if we can just try and not lose that gap. Try and maintain it if we can. I've got plenty of fuel to be able to get to the end of this, so I can push pretty hard on the fuel up the straight, so I don't have to worry about saving any, but I just can't see. I'm really struggling there. Yeah, lost a bit of time there as well. Lost half a second. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of nighttime driving, especially when you can't see markers, but I'm going to shut complain about it now because it's the same for everybody, so let's just shut up and get on with it. He's just taking chunks out of my lead here. It really is. It feels like it's just gone extra dark again. Try a different line, try the V shape through there. Slightly better actually, that, especially on hard tyres, get it turned a bit earlier. Right, just need to put some consistent laps in, that's all we need to do. You don't have to be the fastest, just have to be consistent and stay on the bloody track. Oh, Nico's, what's happened to that arm harness? Disappeared. Just had a penalty or a problem or something. We'll catch his stream later on. There is an alternative viewing tonight. Oh dear. Can't trust that. I can't trust myself to take that corner because I just can't see it very well. So I feel like I'm on the power and then I'll come off it again and I have to go back on again, so I'll have to just delay getting on the power there so I'm sure I'm not going to run out of track, I think. Pick an apex, there you go. Have some of that. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Someone else up there as well. Who that is. No, too tight. Bit too tight there. 6.9. I think there's a bit. If we can avoid picking up penalties in this next, next 16 minutes. I think that's going to be the trick, because there's going to be an awful lot of cars flying off the track and cutting corners because they just can't see where they're going. It don't seem too bad now, but I think another couple of minutes and it goes completely black, pitch black. It's going to be more of a challenge, I think. .6.8. So right, so let's just take it easy at this corner. Let's just get it in. It's right, when you're sure, power out. That's it. Okay. At least that way we don't have to worry about penalties. There's some messages come through, I can't see them, unfortunately. Early on that, but rescued it. Who's this in front? Black Mamba, right. Hopefully I can catch him on this next bit of straight and I can get past him. Getting a bit laggy these at the moment, this GT7 lobbies, so you're never sure where the position on the track. You just don't know exactly where they are, because it's jumping all over the track. And I don't really want to catch him at this point because there's nowhere to go here. Sorry, dude. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wasn't expecting him to get out of the way now. I thought he was going to wait till the start-finish straight. Oh no! Oh. Jumped on the throttle too early. Oh yeah, another penalty. Just jumped on the throttle. I thought I was safe, and I completely forgot about what I said 5 minutes ago about taking it easy around that corner. I thought I was safe. I thought I rotated enough. I just didn't. Oh. So that's an, oh Jesus! And now curb a bit bad. Oh, this is going to really put the cat among the pigeons now. Oh, my main competition's right behind me. I'm going to take a penalty here, and he's going to come past me now, so I'm just going to pull this side off the racing line, take the penalty. He should come flying past. Right, let's have a race. Come on, Nico. Let's race, pal. Let's go for it. It might have not been a bad idea, this, you know, because I get someone to actually light the way for me, so I really didn't do it on purpose, obviously, but you get someone to actually show you the way. The only problem is if they make a mistake, you'll follow them straight off the track. Oh, this is actually quite pleasant. Oh dear. Hardly a faultless performance. Right. For God's sake, take it easy. I think Nico's got a bit of pace here at the moment. He seems to have a bit of pace. these tyres. Doing these on hards or softs, but yeah, he's pulling away from me. 1.5 seconds. But I've got fuel, so if he has to fuel save at any point, I'll be alright. I can catch him back. The problem we've got is I've not got lots of pace around this circuit. Certainly I've not got any pace in my back pocket to play with, so I've got to be a little bit careful. But hopefully the back marker might help me out a little bit. It might slow me down a touch. So I took a couple of tenths out. 4.6 to Wendingo, shouldn't have to worry about behind. Unless I fall off the track again like an idiot. Okay, Nico's not took that corner very well. I'm going to catch him up again. I think he's got one eye on the back marker in front. He's pulled over. That's not a good place to pull over there. No. It's right on the racing line. Well, thank you very much. He pulled out of the way for us. That's great. Thank you. So he's actually increased his lead on me there, which isn't great, but the own fault really. Just a few too many penalties, a few too many errors. But it's not the end of the world, because I've got a decent lead in the championship. There's only 4 rounds left after this. If I can convert this into a podium, will do. It's not on the best tracks. Podium will do. Yeah, got some paces, Nico. Oh yeah. One of those tracks that when it first came out, you did a few laps on it. You thought, oh yeah, I like that. I'll do some more practice there. Never bothered. Yeah, could do with a penalty or two here. My competitors. Oh dear, that's a back corner. Well, I'm not going to make it easy for him. I'm going to push him all the way here. I'm going to push as best as I can while I'm trying to keep it on the track. We're in the exact same car, so I'm going to try and find every advantage I can. Use every bit of track I can find. Yes. Oh, I won't get much closer to the wall than that. A good exit, that. Very good exit. He seems to have a better line through this first turn though, and I'm a bit scared of going wide again because I've done it 3 times. But I'm going to go for it. Maybe just put a tiny bit more steering angle in, which I don't really want to do, but it's hard tyres. ×2 on hard tyres, it should be able to take it. It's not going to be too bad. Right. Let's get it going. Should be a good last 7 or 8 minutes this. Oh, back out with that one then. So all I'm focusing on now is just trying to hit every single apex, every single exit, and just try my best to reel him in if we can. He's obviously got some good pace around here, and I just haven't quite got it. But if I can be consistent, I might just be able to eat into this. Oh, he's just another 3 or 4 tenths on me there. I wonder if he's on soft tyres. I wonder if he's done started on the hards and gone to the softs now. It just seems to have some slightly better traction out some of these corners. I've got. Maybe that was the right strategy to do, I don't know. Risky, because you may leave yourself exposed on the softs. They go off a bit quick. Really pushing the boundaries of where that wall is. That's twice now. Well, that's about the same pace. Maybe a tenth or so in it, if that. But try and find a way to make this bit count a bit better. Laps, fine, absolutely fine for fuel. I need to look at that. Right, anyway. That's surprising. Purple sector on hards on the first there. Very surprising. Doesn't even really think I'm going that fast. Struggle around here. Oh, look at that. Oh no, you're joking me. You are joking me. Didn't even exceed where the curb was there either. Oh, well, that's the first place gone. Oh dear. And I broke too early for that. I'm just making a mess of this now. Never mind. Never mind. It's a bit of a miracle now to win this one. Miracles do happen though. Miracles do happen. Just gotta believe it. So 3 seconds off. It's going to take a monumental effort this, because he's lapping at some good pace. Pretty much the same pace I'm lapping at. Yeah, it was like another 3 laps left. Got to take a second to lap out of him. Don't think I want to do that. Only a penalty can really help me. So the corner very slow. Yeah, I think I'm trying to consolidate second place if we can, but I've got Wendigo flying up behind me. He's just took 4 or 5 tenths at me in that first sector. All thing you can hope is if someone's underfueled or smashed through the tyres a bit early, a bit quick. Come on. 2 more laps after this. Not horrendous times, are they really? Bit late on the power there, I think. Well, I've got some sort of a gap back to Wendigo now, so I can just concentrate on my own race. I have to worry about him too much. Do start used to the gear now. 3.5 to Nico. I'm not going to catch him in 2 laps. He's extended his lead on me there. He's had a very good lap. I'd love to see if he's on softs or hards at the moment, because the pace he's going at, it feels like he's actually on softs. I bet he's on hards. He's just a better driver than me. Not my best track, this. It will be a good one though. A bit more practice needed, I think. More practice needed. Oh dear God. Very late on the brakes. Ah. That's not how you do it. Just braked up then. That's the marker, floor it. I could get a little bit earlier than that actually. Yeah, it's just, Nico's just pulling away from me now. I don't even think even I didn't get that penalty, I don't think I would have caught him anyway. The only thing I could have was put some pressure on him, but he's just got it easy now. Just out front, no problems. Got no issues there. A little bit wide there, but doesn't matter. Yeah, he's just pulling time on me there completely. Wendigo's having an issue or two behind me. Nico is just unfortunately too quick for me today. Too quick for me. I even think if I'd not fell off the track, I think he still would have caught me. I had 6 seconds on him. I might have just, it'd have been close. Last lap now. But let's see if we can bring it home for a second. If we can. Second's good enough anyway. It's, so I've got a decent lead in this. Let's not count the old chickens just yet though, because we're going to get through this bit yet. Well, it chucked me off the track before. Final lap. It is indeed. Final lap. Yeah, there's just a few too many corners on this circuit where I'm not 100% on where I want to go. Which lines I want to take. The one preceding that one especially. It's hard to get to trust the line you're taking, that you can actually put your foot down straight away. Well, I've pulled a bit back on this lap, but I'd need another 10 laps unfortunately at that pace, and I'm not going to catch him at that, so I'd say well done Nico, great race mate, very well done, drove a very good race, well done sir. All things prohibited, why is that? Who's gone off the track? Don't know what that was. Yellow flag for someone. Don't know. Well, that was fun anyway. Second place. I should put more practice into these things. I really should. I think I was unlucky with that. I got booted off the track at the bus stop there. Just, I'll have to look back at that, I think, because I felt like I took exactly the same line as I normally do and just chucked me off the track. But you see how dominant the WRX is there. Cheers, Ant. It was in the end. We'll take that. We'll look at that there. Top 4 places WRXs. Just shows you how dominant that car is around. Just in GR4 itself, it's so dominant. It really is. Didn't he? Didn't he? What does that mean? Explain yourself, mister. Didn't he? Is that even English? Here's half a chance. We'll save that replay just in case we. In fact, I don't even know why I'm bothering, to be honest. Let's do the. What's it? Who came third? Nico, and I don't actually know who came third. Pass. I think it was Armanis, wasn't it? Where's my keyboard? Cheers, Jay. Thanks, mate. Dark in here, I can't see a bloody thing. Great race, everyone. Just now, the pace was hot. Oh, that's why I want to see the replay. I wanted to see. Yeah, let's just. Do I have to? I can't see from here, can I? No, I can't. Let's just jump out of this. I just want to see what tyres he was on at the end. Oh, was he? Oh, right, oh. Balls out up then, didn't I? Sorry about that, Wending. Apologies. If you do get to watch this, congratulations on the podium. Well done. It was a good race. What we're doing, I don't want that. Look how little coinage I've got left. 283,000. I need to do a circuit experience. I want one of those the T1500 or whatever it's called. You know, the mental turbo single seater. Nope. Bugger. I'm in the wrong place now. Let's see what. Was I really slow at the end, or was first place on soft tyres? Yeah, I crashed, mate. In fact, if you're watching now, let's share in my misery. I've got 10 minutes before my shopping gets here, so let's all have a bloody good laugh at this. Where is it? My items, is it in there? Right. Let me get my controller up. Right, unplug that so I can actually. Gee, I need to sort my wires out. Bloody hell, there's about 3 miles of cable there just getting tangled up. I had no pace on the hard tyres, I'm honest. I just couldn't really get them going, and then it started going dark, and that threw me off. So I don't know what do you thought of that? It wasn't as dark as I thought it'd be. Actually, it was darker than that in practice, but still can't get used to it. Right. Can't remember what lap it was. It's near the end of the race anyway, I know that much. Right, I'm in second, let's before that one. Before that. Because actually... There we go, right. I think this is it. So get through here. Pick a nice penalty up there, because I can't drive. Yeah, there we go. Nice penalty. And we race through here. And then... Is it this lap? Must be this lap. Wallop. Some of that. I wasn't even... I don't even know what I did. I took that line pretty much every single time, and just... That time it just caught me out. So then I had Nico behind me. I've got a penalty. This is Nico, and then he's on the hard tyres. Yeah, I'm just slow as anything on the hard tyres on this car. So yeah, so he takes the. He takes the lead, and that's it. That's all she wrote, unfortunately. And then he just pulled away from me, and I just couldn't get anywhere near him, and I felt like I was giving it some. What fuel did he have? What did he end on? So he's on absolute fumes there, isn't he? He's on fumes on his last lap. What am I on? Yeah, I think I might have overfueled a little bit possibly. I think I've overfueled. I knew I had done. No excuses. I made a mistake. I knew half the tank at the pit stop would be good enough, but I put in 60 and I shouldn't have done that. I thought I had enough pace though. And I did, to be fair, I had a 6-second gap to Nico behind me, so I think if I hadn't have crashed, I might have been okay. What's this? Where is it? Can I see what violent off the track? Right, so how the hell did I end up off the track here? Hang on, let's just... Have I really got this wrong? Oh. See, alright, okay, you know what? Yeah, the left tyres are a bit... I think I've just misjudged that by the width of a tyre. And I think I've got... Yeah, I think that's just cost me there, hasn't it? That width of a tyre. Bit too much curb. Good night, Vienna. Yeah. Let's just have a look at the this view. Rather annoying, really, because I thought I was on for that. I'm going to say that's a bit of bad luck and a bit of bad driving. Combination of the two. I don't know. So, let's fast forward a little bit. So what was he lapping at? What was I lapping at? You don't see lap times here? Well, you can't see lap times, can you? That's rubbish. Oh well, Lenny's pulled away anyway. Hey, it's second place. Not bothered. I'm actually not bothered. It's second place. It's excuse me. Better than nothing. Should cement me place at the top. I think Nico did actually use his joker there as well. I'm just going to check actually. I think he had his joker out. Possibly. Quick look. I'd love to be able to show you all this actually. Yeah, he did. Nico did have his joker, so it's probably a track he's very comfortable at. And it showed. Great win. Did really well. Really, really well. Yeah, can't get that. They need to sort that out really, don't they? Because, yeah, I mean, I know that Nico was a couple of tenths better than me in most of the laps. I was chasing him down. He just had too much pace for me. So yeah, I mean, if I'd not overfueled, I could probably save myself a couple of seconds there. Yeah, ifs and buts. Ifs and buts. Not bothered. Second place. So yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked then, didn't I? Table. So at the minute, maths is my strongest point, especially when I've just done that. So last week was cancelled, so it was as it was. So I had a 94-point lead at the top over Mr. Cool. And then, where was Nico? Armanis was third, so he's picked up another good chunk of points again. He's missed a race though as well, which is unfortunate. Nico was actually fourth on 100, he's missed a race as well, so 145. So, well, he's done 90 points tonight, so he's on 200. I'll be on 300 now. We've both played our joker. Yeah, I think Nico might be in second place now. But yeah, I've still got a decent lead. There's 4 rounds left. We've got to go to... Where are we going next? calendar. So then, oh no, deep forest at night. Oh Christ. Oh my God. Another track I don't know. Try and negotiate that in the night time. There's 1 times time as well, so it's going to start in the night. It's going to probably finish at night. So that's not going to be good. I hope there's floodlights. Then we got Spa in the afternoon on a 3 times. Yeah, that should be okay. That's got changeable weather though. It's got cloudy to sunny. Then we Mount Panorama at midnight, but that's on 12 times, so that's going to be, it's going to finish at dinner time. And then we've got Daytona. So out of those tracks there, Deep Forest, Spa, Mount Panorama, Daytona, 2 of those tracks I'm not very comfortable with. Just Deep Forest and Daytona. So I've got a bit of work to do, a bit of practice to do here. Not going to be easy this to win this again, especially if we've got people like Nico driving like that. Well, Deep Forest is Brutal Ants, is it, or one of the others? Which one? Which track are you referring to? Yeah, I think, do you know what? I think we're doing some practice before this season started, and there's a corner. Is it the last corner, the really tight hairpin left? And when I was trying a few cars out, and the reason I went for the WRX because every other car, I was spinning the car on that last corner, and I could not get the car to not spin, no matter what I did. The Ferrari, the Jaguar, I think it was. There's another car I was playing with as well. They just couldn't. The BMW just couldn't get them to stop spinning on that corner. And then I got in the WRX and I was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't spin on that corner. I'll take this one. But yeah, it's that's what I'm thinking of. Deep Forest. Yeah, no, not a good track for me, that one. But if I get some podiums, if I get 4 podiums, it should be okay. Should be done, but it's never as easy as that. And these are good grid of drivers, and they will certainly be pushing all the way. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I really appreciate you sticking with me tonight, because it's, even though we only started 7 minutes late, it felt like it started about an hour late, and it was hard work just to get through that period, really. But so I really appreciate you sticking with me. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated, because I'm still a very small channel, still trying to build up and trying to get more comfortable with doing this kind of content, and get used to driving and talking at the same time. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Ant. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you, because that makes it all worthwhile. Because I was having a debate the other day whether it's worth doing these live streams or whether it's just put the highlights up, which is just another chunk of work to sift through a 50-minute race and pull out some highlights. Especially, the problem you have with that is if you're going to be racing most of it in the first or second place, there's nothing much to really show anyone. It's just going around the track, so it'd never turn into anything. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Thank you very much for being a part of it. I'd say I really appreciate it, really do. And I just hope we can do some more of this going forward. These lobbies get sorted as well, because it's annoying. It's just really annoying that just can't start races off for some reason. I think Craig, Mr. Cool, hit it on the head before. I think Andy, you mentioned it as well, that if there's someone starting a lobby up on a PS4. Also a PS5, sorry, has problems with some of the PS4 users, but if you start a lobby off on a PS4, then there should be no problems at all. And I think that should be something we should do for the next race, and just to see if it actually does make things a bit easier, if possible. I know it's something we're doing on Wednesday, aren't we, with the PS4 start. So hopefully that should, if that's a good workaround, that works, then great. That's another headache gone, because it just takes all the fun out of it when you're trying to do all this. It just turns an enjoyable evening into a laborious one. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Well, guys, I really, really appreciate you spending time with me tonight, and yeah, it's quite humbling actually, because you know it's just me, not interested in the slightest, and you decided to stay with us. So I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get going very soon because my shopping's gonna be coming. I'm glad we actually didn't have any delays tonight. Cheers, Ant. Thank you very much, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's still, what, about tea time where you are now? Dinner time? Where you are? You've got the rest of your day to play with now still, haven't you? Go out and enjoy some of that 35-degree weather you've got outside. £5 PM. Oh, cool. Tea time. Great. Great stuff. Have a tea and a pint. Enjoy the weather. Why not? Why not? Well, guys, really, really appreciate you spending time with me tonight. Thank you very, very much. We're back streaming on Wednesday for the Group B, the Black Flag Racing Group B, Black Flag E-Racing Group B challenge, which I'll tell you what, if you've not seen that yet, it's absolutely brilliant. It's probably one of the most enjoyable series I've ever been a part of. It's Group B rally cars on, oh, I can't remember where it is this week, actually. Let me look. Group B rally cars racing around, where is it? Should have all this prepared, shouldn't I, really? Laguna Seca. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be excellent. Yeah, so really enjoyable. Wednesday, 8 o'clock again, if you can make it. If you're not racing, that is, of course. If you do want to get involved, have a look at the Discord. The links will be in the description when I get around to putting them on. Probably tomorrow now. But yeah, really appreciate your time, guys. I've just had a great race. Just I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I hope it hasn't been too much of a stretch for you. I will leave you to it. I'm going to have to go and get my shopping, and I'll see you soon. Oh, I completely forgot to say, if there is anybody in the room who hasn't subscribed, please would you do me a massive favour? Could you put a like on the stream if you've enjoyed it? And if you're not a subscriber already, I'd really appreciate a subscriber, because I'm trying to get build my channel up. I've got 27 subscribers right now. I'm very appreciative of any more that come my way. Thank you very much. And what was I going to say? Oh yes, and the next instalment of the GT7 karting challenge will be out on Friday tea time, about 5 o'clock ish. I won't tell you where it is, but it's just going to start stepping up a little bit now. 3, 4 and 5 will be be a bit more challenging, so I hope you look forward to that. Yeah, cheers, Armanis. Good night, mate. See you soon. Guys, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for being with us. Again, I really appreciate it. I've probably waffled on for 10 minutes saying how much I appreciate it, but I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely appreciate your time with us, and I hope to be able to do this again with you very, very soon. Take care, guys. Thank you very much again. I'll see you soon.